Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Warrior Stories. So today, I thought I would tell you guys a few stories. So as some of you guys may or may not know, I am very into paranormal and ghosts and stuff like that, and I've actually had a few personal experiences of my own that I wish I had gotten on camera, but it didn't happen. One of them we actually did catch on camera, but we were forced to delete it, which is really, really sucky. I to this day wish I had it because I told people about it and they're like, that didn't happen. I'm like, it did. So the first story that I'm going to tell you is I was in the car with with my little cousin, and we were waiting for my aunt. My aunt was upstairs in the house, and she was going to grab something, and she was coming right back, and we were in the car, and she left the door open, and it was open, like all the way open, like you know how like when you open the door and it like latches, kind of like it stays open. It was like that, and she left it like that. And she went upstairs, and then we were just sitting in the car, and I was talking to him, and we were just kind of like in the car, and then all of a sudden the door kind of closes a little bit and then slams, and he looks at me and he goes, what was that? And I was like, I don't know. And it wasn't windy, there was no one there, and it was pretty insane. um that one, I mean, like a lot of people are gonna be, it's the wind, I don't know. It wasn't the wind, it wasn't windy, and it was pretty crazy how like it started and then it slammed. Like, what? My aunt's like convinced that like she's haunted anyway, like her house is haunted, because there's been like some crazy things that have happened like in her house and stuff like that. She has a few videos that are just insane, like little orbs and stuff flying through her videos. It's so crazy. um One thing in particular that I know that I what other that I was going to share is we were in her house, and her son, my cousin, has a puzzle, and there is like, it's like a stacking thing. It's like you stack it in the order that goes like big to small, and the top one, the little purple, it was a little purple cup, and it was missing, and we couldn't find it. We looked everywhere, under the couch, in the couch, under the table, everywhere. We couldn't find it. And I remember jokingly, I was like, because she thinks that it's her grandfather who watches us and like protects us and stuff. Jokingly, I was like, hey grandpa, can you help us find the cup? I wonder, we can't find it, maybe you should help us find it. And then I left, and then they went to bed, and it was so crazy because the next day she woke up and she went into the living room, and there it was on the table, plain as day, the little purple cup. It was like, it was on the table or in the middle of the floor, something like that. But it wasn't where it was. Like when we were looking for it, there's no way we could have missed it, because it was literally just like clear as day, right there. It was insane. She calls me freaking out. I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. Um, but the next one, those both were pretty recent, about a month or so ago, and then almost a year ago. Um, this next one happened a long time ago. It's probably one of the bigger instances that I've had. It was a few years ago, actually. It was back when I went to Nature's Classroom through my school, which, if you don't know what that is, it's basically like a big camp thing where you go on with your class. We went in middle school. Um, it's like a big trip. You're there for like a few days, like 4 or 5 days. It's really, really fun. If you have the opportunity to go, you should go, because people who have gone know how fun it is. And so we went, and me and my friend had this room. Our room number was, I'm almost positive it was 123. And we were in our room, and we were all just hanging out. A couple of our other friends had come over to the room to like come also hang out with us. And we're not doing much. We're just kind of like chilling, being goofy, filming ourselves, like dancing around the room, being crazy. And we come and we sit down, and she stops filming, and she goes to watch the clip, and all of a sudden she goes, oh my god, what is that, what is that? And we're like, what? We all run over to her camera and we're watching the film back, and we're just like I said, we were being crazy. And then all of a sudden you see from the screen, like how my hand is going, a figure, a full body figure of what looked like a man walking across the screen. You saw his arm, his whole side of his body, and it was clear as day, walking across the screen, and he disappears into the wall. We were freaking out. We're like, oh my god. That we watched it like 17 times. We're like, there's no way. And of course, word spread around the floor that we caught a ghost on camera. So now everyone is freaking out. Everyone's coming to our room, knocking on our door. Can we see it? We want to see it. We don't believe it. We have to see it. So we show everyone, we show them the footage, but we're nervous because like if the counselors start finding out, they're going to be like teachers or whatever. They're going to either make us delete it, or they're going to be like tell us to stop showing people or whatever. And of course everyone's tripping, people are screaming, people are freaking out, no one wants to go to bed, no one wants to be in their rooms. So the teacher comes down and she's like, let me see the footage. So we show her the footage, and I'm watching her face because I've already seen it 200 times because we've shown everybody on the floor and the floor above. We're watching it, and I'm watching her face, and as the figure goes across, she just kind of like looks dumbfounded. She's just like, oh my god. But she's like, okay, so I'm gonna have you guys delete that. And we were like, no, we can't delete it. We can't. We won't show anybody else, we promise. Just don't make us delete it. And she literally made my friend delete it. She clicked it, watched her delete it, and it was gone. And I was like, no. There is rumors that she actually didn't delete it and she saved it and she still has it, I think. But I don't know. We don't really talk to each other anymore, so I don't know. I wish I did have it because I would totally share it because it was totally creepy and it was just insane. But yeah, it was really crazy. And then at the end of the trip, everything else after that kind of went fine. We were kind of scared of our room though, so we ended up moving in. Both of us moved in with the two girls that were actually in the video with us. We went and we moved into their room, so there was 4 of us in there. It was crazy. But after that, nothing else really happened on that trip. And then at the end of the trip, we were all like super, super bummed. We all had to go home. So we were all like looking up at the place where we stayed. And we were like taking pictures and like saying goodbye and all that stuff. And we're all standing there. I don't know, there was a few of us. More than just the people that we were like staying with. There was a couple of our other friends too. We all look up at the building and we see like there's like a mirror window, and it has like a dome kind of, and we look up into that window and we could see 2 figures. It looked like a tall figure like we saw in our video, and then a shorter figure that kind of looked more feminine kind of, because I don't know, just like it looked like a man and a woman. And we all look at each other and we're like, all right, peace, time to go. We all like went towards the bus and we're like, we're leaving, we're done, that's it, oh my god, we gotta go. It was really insane. I've told that story a few times to a few people, and some people believe it. Some people don't. It's a really cool story. I believe it. I think it's really awesome. I've always believed in ghosts, paranormal. I love paranormal activity. I love like all ghost stories and movies like that. I think they're really fun. Especially because I've gone through experiences like that by myself, so it's like based on a true story. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta see it. Like the Lorraine Warren one. I actually met her. She came to my school and did this whole presentation about her movie and stuff like that. It was so good. Oh my gosh, my dream is to like go to the house and like see the Annabelle doll in real life. Like, I want to see it so bad. I want to see the whole museum, but I really want to see the Annabelle doll because I think that would be so cool. It would just be like, what? So awesome. So those were my ghost stories. I hope you liked them. They're definitely 100% true. I mean, people are gonna believe what they're gonna believe, but they're definitely 100% true. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video if you guys liked it. And if you didn't like it, just like it anyway, yay. And subscribe anyway, yay. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much again for watching. Make sure to check out all my social media, which I will link down below. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Musically, and I think that's it for now. But yeah, thank you guys so much again for watching. I love you guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys later. That's a wrap.